Yeah, are you having any fun?
Hey guys! So first I'm going to start with my teeth have been bleeding off and on all day. So if I randomly have like blood in my mouth, that's why. It's a thing. I cut my gums earlier. It's been a hot mess. So it's like really late today. Like it's significantly later than I should be starting this. Because I was editing the Vlogmas that went up today. And then as I was editing, Dylan texted me and said, hey, like we still have some stuff to pick up for the party, let's go out. And I'm like, let me finish editing this. So as I finished, he picked me up and then we were out literally all day. So now it's like 11 o'clock at night and I'm here. Did I mean to vlog earlier? Of course. Literally at one point we were in Target and I pulled out my camera, but then I got a text message, so I checked that. And then when I was done answering that, a lot of drama was going down. When I was done with that, I just completely forgot to film because the drama all distracted me. So that's how we got to here. It's like 11 and I have not filmed a single thing and I don't even know what to talk about. But I have a cat who loves me sometimes, hates me sometimes, loves... She's literally sitting on my legs pawing at me, mad that I'm not giving her attention. So I don't know guys, does this mean that I need a topic to talk about like we normally have in my little sit down corner videos? Cause like, we could talk about subscribing to PewDiePie again. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I will continuously say this to you people until you finally listen to me and do it. But I think I have a better topic to talk about, to be perfectly honest. And that better topic is things. I know, sounds dumb, but I literally mean stuff. Items. Physical items. Why is this a topic now? Because it's about to be Christmas. Or, I believe Hanukkah actually just ended, so if you know you are Jewish, I apologize that your holiday just ended when I'm discussing this. However, I grew up in a family that celebrates Christmas. Christmas is the topic on my mind. Christmas has really become a lot about things rather than about people, which sucks. And that's kind of what today's drama that happened earlier was about Christmas gifts and that kind of thing. And things just stress me out so much. Now, I would not consider myself a minimalist by a long shot. But I could easily survive without a lot of my things. Like, I look at my room and I think about when I move, what I want to bring with me. What I have with me at my place versus my mom's place. Like, when I'm at my place, all that I need to be happy is something to sleep on, something to cover me when I sleep, my camera, my phone, and my TV. That's all I care about. And a fridge with food in it, obviously. You know, at my mom's house, I have my computer. That's very important to me. That's why I'm here a lot of the time for Vlogmas, because I have to edit. I don't have a laptop. I only have a desktop. So, and obviously my makeup is something that I genuinely care about when I have the time to care. And clothing. Other than those, though, I could live without most things. And it's crazy because it's always a lot of like, oh, well, this person wants this person wants this, like this thing, this thing, this thing. Me, I'll spend my money on new makeup, new camera gear, and clothes, and shoes. But the idea of actual things, I feel like this sounds weird because like clothes and shoes and such are things, but like I haven't had a functioning laptop in years. My laptop died pretty much around when I posted on my main channel the life update video of me and my ex split. That's about when my laptop died. And like there have been times that I've wished I had a laptop. Like when I'm in LA, I brought my old laptop that like turns on and technically works, but it doesn't really process anything. Just importing footage from my SD card took me 3 hours. Normally, I can have a video on my main channel imported and at least halfway color corrected in that amount of time. The importing takes like, depending on how much footage, 10 minutes max on my desktop. Took 3 hours just to import the footage onto my laptop. It's like, I don't know, I'm thinking about like, not just my place, but everyone knows my end goal is moving to LA. There are things in the works right now, actually, which is very exciting. But I think about what I'll bring, and like I have enough stuff to fill an apartment. Like all that I don't have for an apartment is a couch. I have literally everything else because I used to live in an apartment. We had to move out. Everything ended up in storage, which I got now. So I literally have an entire apartment's worth of stuff. But it just feels like overkill. And I feel like everyone just always wants to just upgrade their stuff. And they're like, well, I'll be happy when I get this. I'll be happy when I get that. Will it really make you happy? Like, stop and look around for a minute. Will it really make you happy? For example, my mom said something to me earlier today about how she wanted to get new trash barrels. Are new trash barrels really going to make a difference? Like, no offense, like, and she means for outside, not like a new kitchen barrel. She literally means outside barrels the garbage men pick up. Which, like, yeah, like 2 of ours have like cracks in them. So, okay, like, I get it. But at the same time, it's a trash barrel. No shade, Mom. Like, no shade. Just like, why? Like, do I see really nice things and I think, wow, like, those are nice, I would love to have them? Yes. Am I going to take my time and spend that much money for things that at some point down the road will just get thrown away? No. My TV stand is actually an armoire that I literally got at a yard sale. Literally bought it at a yard sale when I was in 8th grade, I think. No, I was younger than that. It must have been like 6th or 7th grade. That's crazy that I've had that for that long. But like I remember like drilling a hole in the back of it to put the wires for my PlayStation through that hole. Like, yeah, that's crazy that I've had that for that long. But again, it's something that I got at a yard sale. I don't know. I guess that my big thing is like things. If your house was to burn down tomorrow, look around and see how much of your stuff that you care so much about and have spent so much money on, like, how much of it would you in the moment be like, shit, I gotta grab this? I think about that. If this house were to catch on fire, I would grab Pip, I would grab my camera, grab my phone, be out the door. Would I wish I had my computer? Yeah, I love my computer. Would I wish I had at least like one of my makeup bags? Of course. Like, makeup's not cheap. I've spent a long time amassing my collection of makeup. Like, would I... Actually, I might save my crystals. That might be a thing. Those are something that mean a lot to me. I have a container a little bit larger than a shoebox that I use for sentimental things. A lot of them are like so sentimental I don't want to get into it. And it sounds like really dumb. But like when my dad passed away and we cleaned out his apartment, we found a shoebox full of stuff from like daddy-daughter dates that we went on when I was younger. Like movie ticket stubs from movies that he would bring me to go see when he'd have me for the weekends and things like that. That box is in with, you know, my sentimental stuff box. Things that you really can't replace, but you have no valid use for anymore. That's something that I would save. That's what that like container that I have pretty much is. And I would want to get Pip, my camera, my phone, that box, and probably my crystals. And other than that, everything can be replaced. Everything can be replaced. So why are things such a big deal for so many people? I don't know. I feel like I really have been downsizing a lot lately, and like I got rid of a lot of my old stuff. And like I was throwing a bunch of stuff out, and I know, guys, I know, donate, don't throw it out, what are you doing? A lot of this is stuff that wasn't like donatable. Like, for example, I had metal food dishes for Pip that she would not eat out of no matter what, and I wanted to give it to somebody else, but then they're like, well, I'm never gonna come get it realistically, so I ended up just throwing it out. It was something I got at Walmart for like $5. There's no point in trying to like resell it or like, theoretically, yeah, donate it, but then it's just gonna sit in my room forever because I'm not gonna end up going to some place where I can donate it because I don't drive. I feel like life lately has just become so much what you have, what you physically own. And I don't know, I'm not one of those people. I'd rather, if I'm going to have things, I'd rather spend money on my cat, which sounds terrible, but like, I'd rather spend money on Pip. She's sitting right there. I'm looking at her, if you were wondering. I'd rather spend money on her. I'd rather spend money on my nephew. I'd rather spend my money on going places and doing things. Like, I would much rather spend money going to a concert than buying a new shirt. It's crazy. Like, I could go out to LA for a month and that would cost me less money than a new MacBook Pro would cost. I mean, obviously with the add-ons that I would get, because I have, in fact, priced out the MacBook Pro that I would get. But, like, it would cost me less money to go to LA for a month than to buy a new laptop. And I think we all know which option I would choose there. I don't know, like, a big thing is, like, I get my hair done, and it's not cheap. Like, it's not as expensive as some people that I know, but it certainly isn't cheap with how much I bleach my hair. And people keep being like, well, why don't you, you know, buy this? Why don't you buy that? I've gotten asked so many times why I don't have an Apple Watch, because I do really want one, because I like the idea of being able to monitor, like, my health and that kind of thing. That's not like, oh, I want the thing because I'm not flipping out because I don't have it. That's like a trying to actually monitor my health, because I have bad lungs and I have health issues. But literally an Apple Watch is like 1.5 times of getting my hair done. And I'd rather get my hair done. Which I know sounds ridiculous and like the ultimate first world problem. But like, I would much rather spend the money to get my hair done, because I look at myself in the mirror every day. I see who I am. I see what I look like. That's something with more lasting effects than buying something new and liking myself for another day. I don't understand the fascination behind things so much. Like, why do you need to spend money to be happy? I'm perfectly happy, you know, sitting at home playing with Pip. Dylan and I drove around earlier today because he didn't know where the place that they're hosting our work holiday party is. So I was explaining to him how to get there, and then we just ended up driving. That, yes, costs money in gas, but realistically, that doesn't cost money. Why are you going to go to the store and spend so much money for a thing just to make you happy for one day, when there's so many ways to make yourself happy long term without spending money and buying things and cluttering your space? That's a thing. I feel cluttered very easily. I feel very much like I can't breathe and I have no room to breathe. And that's my problem, is that I need to get rid of stuff so that I feel like my space is always very open and I have a lot of room to breathe. And when I have too much stuff, I can't do that. And it's just a hassle. I don't know. I'm rambling. This is what happens when I have like literally no content for Vlogmas. I sit here and I ramble. I guess what I'm pretty much saying is that I guess I'm a minimalist, but I'm not a minimalist by far. I could never live in a tiny house. I would need so much more room than that. And I would end up keeping more stuff than could fit into a tiny house. But like, I feel like that's the goal. You can't bring it with you. At the end of the day, eventually everyone's gonna die and you can't bring your stuff with you. I know someone who did go through a house fire and lost everything. Like, she couldn't bring everything with her. She even lost some of her pets, which is heartbreaking. Like, I almost cried when she told me that. And like, why do people put such a value on physical items that can be replaced when there's such a high chance that your house can get broken into, then get stolen, your house can burn down, your house can flood, and you can lose everything? Physical items don't matter at the end of the day. So if you are stressing out over Christmas and over what to buy someone for Christmas, stop and actually think about spending time with the people that you love. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, guys, if for Christmas anyone wants to buy me a ticket to LA and like an Airbnb for like a week out there, I'm here for it. Go ahead, buy me a trip to LA. Because I'd rather have that experience and have more things. Concert tickets will never be turned down. Again, I'd rather have the experience than things. Alright, I guess that's it for my rambling for today's Vlogmas. On that note, thank you for watching, and I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.
Let's do something that's crazy. Let's do something we've never done. Let's do something amazing. Let's do something we really want, 'cause I don't